News 4 Tucson Sports Director Paul Cicala joins us in studio with the details. Paul.
Hey, it is a homecoming like no other for two members of the UNLV basketball team who both were high school basketball stars right here in Tucson. I'm talking about former Salpointe High School standout Karlie Burris, who is an assistant coach with the Runnin' Rebels, and Alyssa Brown, who scored over 2,000 career points with Sahuaro High School. Let's start off with Alyssa Brown. There she is coming up, number 44, the proud Tucson native, taking the court at McKell Center for a team practice that was just over an hour ago. Alyssa Brown has gotten limited playing time this season as a freshman. Nonetheless, she is pumped up for whatever time she gets off the bench in UNLV's hopes of pulling off the monumental upset on the home court of the Arizona Wildcats.
It's been great. I mean, I'm so excited. I have family members who have never seen me get to play on a collegiate level coming tonight, so I'm super excited for that. The love that Tucson's shown since I've been here so far has just been tremendous, so I'm so excited to be back and have this opportunity to play.
Meanwhile, here's a former Salpointe High School standout, Karlie Burris. She is now an assistant coach with UNLV after a career at Salpointe. She suited up the University of Portland and has jumped around as a coach ever since. And now it is full circle as Karlie is back in the city she grew up in, right here in the old Pueblo.
It hit me right about now, just all the memories of coming to camp here, Lou and Joan, and so it's a really cool feeling. Cheered for a lot of the greats. I mean, Adia was my favorite player back in the day when I watched her, and I cheered on a lot of different people. So it's fun being a coach, my 10th year coaching, my first time in the NCAA tourney. Couldn't ask for anything more.
Hey, and don't forget, later in sports, I'll have more in-depth coverage on the NCAA Tournament game. It'll be hosted by the UofA, and I'll catch up with the UofA players, including super senior Sam Thomas. Get this, she'll be going up against her sister, Jade, who suits up for UNLV, a sibling rivalry taken to the next level with all the high stakes of a one and done in the NCAA tournament. That's later in sports. I'm Paul Cicala. We'll see you then.
Thank you, Paul. And do not forget, News 4 Tucson is where you want to be for all your coverage of the men's and women's basketball tournaments. David Kelly is in San Diego to bring you the latest there with the men's team. And Paul, as it's all right here in Tucson with Adia Barnes and the women's team.
New at 6.